I noticed that the blacks are treated as though they're not human, or like it's weird. It is getting worse in the way that the blacks are being treated because they're acting that way. It's like it's like, I don't even know, it's so messed up. The blacks act like they just don't have any sense. They don't have any sense anymore. So of all the races in the world, really, but in society, you have to treat them a little differently. Like they're not, I don't know, it's weird. I want to show you one of the dumbest thing I not ever heard, but this woman is so dumb that she forget to comb her hair in the morning. Some of you know that CPAC was over the weekend. CPAC is a conservative political organization, yeah, something like that. And every year they have a conference. I have spoken there before, but they had one this time down in Florida. And the Great White Hope spoke there, by the way. Amazing speech if you didn't hear it. The Great White Hope.
Fox and Friends in the morning, they're very honorable people.
Amazing. But this woman was a part of a discussion down at CPAC this weekend. And my first time ever hearing of her, so I don't know a lot about her. A woman by the name of Shamika Michelle. This is why you shouldn't let these people into the Republican Party, because they come with stupid ideas. They're not conservative Republicans' idea. And this is why another example of it's a big mistake to put women in a leadership role. They don't think straight because they're illogical. But once they return to the Father, then they develop logical mindsets, not illogical mindset. I want you to hear one of the dumbest things I ever heard. One of them. There's many, many dumb things I've heard about blacks, but this is just add to the list. This woman is Shamika Michelle. She spoke at CPAC over the weekend, and she told conservatives how to better reach the black community. And forgive the hair. It's awful. It looks like she haven't combed her hair in a year. But watch this.
There's not just one type of black conservative, and I feel like that's where we failed over the last 4 years. We propped up one type of black conservative, and just because white people like them, it was like, oh yeah, we love her. Oh gosh, she has her own thinking, oh yeah, woo. But that wasn't necessarily who the black people really identify with. And I like to kind of make this analogy. A lot of people are familiar with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah. Just say Carlton and Will were both conservatives. Carlton could go to Bel-Air and he could talk to the people of Bel-Air all day long, but you could not send Carlton to Philly to talk to those people. You would have had to send Will to talk to the people who had the same type of life experiences that Will had. Stop propping up Carlton Banks thinking that Carlton is going to be the one to be able to communicate with the Wills of the Conservative Party.
Amazing. So, and did I hear the audience applauding? What the? And there seemed to be other black guys sitting up there too, and no one corrected this woman. They just let her run off at the mouth and say it. Maybe they were afraid that she going to hit them with her head or something. I don't know. What do you think about that? Have you seen that before?
No, I hadn't seen that. I never heard of that woman.
I mean, so what do you? Can you comprehend what you just said?
Yeah, basically what she's saying is Carlton, the who is black, acts too white, and you got to be more ghetto if you wanna really reach the blacks. You got to be more ghetto. Don't be so white.
And so Carter speak properly act white so he can talk to the folks in Bel Air, but Will act dumb and black. He have to talk to the black people about conservatism and stuff like that.
Yep, that's it. You have to do that. That's the only way that you can reach.
I thought that's what she was saying, and the people just sat there and applauded and let this dumb woman lie.
They love it.
What did you say about? Did you hear that, Joel? Joel white, 30%. He speak white though.
Yeah.
You speak white, Joel?
Sometimes I guess. But I think when I read, my black come out.
So do you get beat up when you go to the black community because you try to act white?
Then I try to act black, so I don't lose my life.
Well, so what do you think about what that woman said?
I mean,
why did she comb her hair? Did she know she was going there? What the? It looked awful.
And long, but I think the what she's missing, the main thing is, how about just being right? You know, we should just focus on just being right people, and then the ghetto blacks or the Carlton blacks or whatever she was saying would just identify with Christian conservative values instead of trying to be a certain way with one type. Everybody should be aiming at what's right.
There doesn't seem to be a focus on black people. Well, not doesn't seem. There is no focus on black people being right.
Right.
It's just programs and affirmative action and taking and mess. It don't seem. It just doesn't seem to matter that black people are not right.
Yeah. And you can't have in her example with the Will Smith thing, you don't want that type of attitude and demeanor as your leader. I'm not even to have as a leader, but as an example anyway. That's not an example. You want somebody who's going to be an example. Not a ghetto or a thug to speak to other thugs.
And look like she should want a black talking to a black that know how to talk and proper and doing it the right way.
Right.
Where's Will Smith now?
Somewhere.
I rest my case. Isn't he the guy that he can't even handle his wife? He can't handle his wife or mother-in-law.
Nope.
And that's
They just walk all over him.
and that's the guy she wants to send down to the black folks.
Yeah, exactly.
What? Nah. His children are out of control too, right?
Absolutely.
I don't know why those other black guys just sat there on the stage looking at her as though she was, Shamika Michelle was saying something important. And the white people in the audience applauded. Amazing. What this old world coming to. Folks just ain't the same. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.